This is Fossil Creek behind me. I stood in this exact spot waiting to go live about 15 minutes ago. I was standing on mud and rocks like these behind me. It's come up about 5-6 inches. It is slowly, or I should say quickly, creeping its way up to the street line here. This is Fossil Creek again behind me. It's usually where this line of shrubbery is. That's the water line. You can see it's well over that now, and a usually kind of lightly flowing creek is got some power behind it. This is sort of the situation though in Fort Worth. We're seeing consistent rain, not too much flooding on the streets, at least on our way over here and in this neighborhood. But that rain has been the issue. We do see that beautiful crisp lightning throughout the morning. What was interesting to see was the parameters of this storm driving through it. It was almost like a wall. We were dry 1 second and then we just hit it like a wall. Now it's just been consistent since then. That was a couple hours ago, and I guess we're getting a lot more of it here in Fort Worth. So we want to keep you updated here at Fossil Creek. But again, this creek is moving very quickly towards this street line. Hopefully it won't get that high.
Well, and Philip, you're kind of on the backside of the heaviest of the heavy rain right now, so certainly the light stuff will be there with you for about the next 2 hours or so. So the heaviest has moved away, and that's good. Now, at this point, though, the flooding waters will continue to come up, and we'll check in with you here as we move through the morning hours. Right now, let's take another look. We have another live picture at this point. This is in right now. Did you say this was in Garland? Yes, it is. It's in Garland. And in Garland right now, anywhere really just east of downtown Dallas, this is what it looks like. Maybe even heavier. And you can see we do have a little wind there. Not much to speak of. Some 30-mile-an-hour winds maybe in a few locations. But that's the concern. And that's why we are all under a flash flood watch through the morning hours. And the entire Dallas-Fort Worth area is under a flash flood warning, and those warnings go for about the next hour or two. Very, very heavy rain. If you have to go out this morning, expect ponding of water on roads. It could be some pretty nasty driving conditions. So, Carla, I would suggest just stay home until the heavy rain moves through your area. Once it arrives, it'll be there for about an hour or two. Flash flooding, I would say it's almost a guarantee in a number of locations because the ground certainly cannot absorb any of this water. Everything is going to run off, and flash flooding may be somewhat widespread as we head through the morning.